My life changed forever when I was 19. I found myself diagnosed with a tumor growing in my rib cage, the last thing I could possibly ever imagine happening at 19. 6 months later, I was diagnosed with melanoma, and 3 months after that, a second bout of invasive melanoma, all between my 19th and 20th birthdays. My name is Doug Ulman, and I have one goal: to inspire meaningful collective action. One of the things I learned very quickly through my original diagnosis was that I had everything you could imagine that you would think you need. What I didn't have was other young adults who had had cancer. And I desperately wanted to talk to somebody who could say, I've been through exactly what you're going through. And so that's really what drove me to get involved in the advocacy community, is sort of like, hey, let's create a way to help other young adults who are going to be diagnosed in the future. And then I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to work with the Livestrong Foundation for 14 years and build a global community of survivors and advocates. And now here in Columbus, to help coalesce a massive community of people who've all come together to eradicate the disease is inspiring. This community gets involved and we go big. And I'm not sure the characteristics that have made Pelotonia successful exist in that many places across the country. Incredible corporate citizens, an incredible university, and then an amazing community. And when those three things came together to basically establish Pelotonia, something magical happened. It's exciting to be a part of, and I think that the next decade is going to be full of impact. Everybody has their own story, right? So I have my story. My parents are both cancer survivors. I've witnessed their journey. The disease is so pervasive, and yet Pelotonia is so uplifting. I have tears streaming down my face when I ride through parts of town where there are people who are holding signs saying, thank you for saving my wife, or thank you for saving my son, or telling their story. If we want to eradicate this disease, let's do it. Like, somebody's going to do it. We might as well help be a part of that. So I think the biggest lesson that I've learned through this journey is really just to take advantage of every day. And we have a finite amount of time to spend here, and we might as well make an impact.